Welcome to your daily focus for February the 18th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day, especially over the last couple of weeks. My goodness, thank you for all of the healing energy, the light that you sent me, the love that you sent me. Anyways, oh, we had a card now. It just slid right off, and it ended up face down. Dare we look? What is that? Oh, the Six of Cups. Well, the Six of Cups, well, where did I leave off? I said everything, right? Oh my goodness. I thanked you. Okay, that's the most important part. Um, when I see this card, now this card is, the Six of Cups is very much about going into our past. Our past comes to our present. Nostalgia, memories. But what I get more from this card as I picked it up over the last several weeks was, we are the child here. We are the child, and that is our higher self, God, our angels, our spirit guide, a past loved one, telling us that it's okay to embrace the beauty that lays ahead of you. The child is, holding back a little bit. It's like, I don't know if I want to touch that. I don't know if I want to go forward. So this is where there comes an energy of great healing, of seeing where before you were told, no, you can't, you couldn't, you shouldn't, where you felt trapped or isolated, and allowing healing to come in. And as we go towards this full moon, we can see where we can step into some beautiful new paths. By understanding our truth in some new way, in some new form. Well, we do have an intense week for energy. I'm telling you, wow. We just haven't had a break. All the planets are still going direct. I think Jupiter is in its shadow. This week, Mercury steps into its shadow on the full moon. Let's see what the cards have to say. Numerology, it's a 5 energy day. We get that from adding up the date, and it comes to a 14. So we always have to look at where the 5 came from. Was it a soul number, or is it a combination of things? And so the 14 is asking us, where have we held back in allowing some kind of security or balance to be in our life by going against our truth? By allowing ourselves to be in situations where we don't feel comfortable, where we don't feel grounded, where we don't feel a passion, a desire, or a love. So we'll put that card back in. And we'll see what the cards have to tell us. So the 14 is where we held back in allowing our foundations to build, to really feel a balance, a peace of mind, a harmony within ourselves, in order to step into new adventures, new pathways, new growth, new opportunities, new relationships. We have the Justice card today. Wow, we lived the Justice card. If you've been with me for a while, that was our theme for 2018. To stand in our truth. To, we stand there with that sword, and we're looking dead ahead. And we're saying, if it doesn't belong in my life, it needs to be cut out. And it's making a determination or a commitment of where you want to go. You feel the balance. Look at, you're standing within the balance of the 2 pillars. You're turning, or you're getting prepared to turn and walk up that flight of stairs to commit to that journey. Seven of Pentacles. How ironic that this was our card for 2017. What are we cultivating? Where is our focus? Where is our attention? So where's your focus and where does it need to be? And so this tells me that we might have a problem focusing on our truth, or really seeing the truth of what surrounds us. Maybe it's of what holds us back. Maybe it's of where we could move forward and we've been hesitant. And the Two of Swords. Oh, decisions to be made. The emotion is high. Do we trust in that light behind us? We have a blindfold on. We are not really going to understand the decision we have to make, or make the right decisions based on what we see outside of ourselves, but rather from within, of what fills us with passion, joy, standing in our truth. And it's going to be a hard decision. It's going to take courage. It's going to take strength. It's going to take determination. So it's a very strong day. I mean, tomorrow we do have the full moon, right? At like 0 or 1 degrees of Virgo. We have Mercury going into shadow. I think the sun is trining Uranus today too. So that might bring pleasant surprises or stimulating conversations or something that really opens you up to what you truly want to step into, or where you want to go, or improving on a part of your life or a part of you. Growing a relationship. What do we have here? Make a decision with the 11. Oh, I kid you not. We had the Justice card. The 11 card is our first card. Now we have the 11 again here. Make a decision. 11. Your sheer determination is highlighted at this time. Your spirit will support your desires and manifestations. The ability to create or destroy has always been within your skill base. You have the wisdom and confidence needed to use these skills constructively. Now is the time to act. If you know what it is you want to accomplish and why. Since the powers of transformation are at your command, change your desires into objectives, your thoughts into actions, your goals into achievements. If you have recently met with failure, know that you can change that failure into success. The only limits you have are those you impose upon yourself. The only limits you have right now are the ones that you are imposing upon yourself. Where's your focus? Is your focus on where you can't go forward, or is your focus on how you can go forward, of what you have right now to go forward with? We have Venus and Saturn conjuncting. I mean, that is, Venus is in Capricorn. It's more of a business deal when it comes to love, or it feels more like that. It's very... And then with Saturn, Saturn is all about rules. Venus is all about love and passion and desire and beauty. And Saturn is the rules. So I think we can get a lot more grounded right now in where we can see how we can go forward in our passions by following the rules, by using Saturn's energy, and having a grounded approach to going forward. which will take discipline, which will take commitment, which will ask you to stand in your truth. And make a decision. Wow, make a decision. Make a decision. Let's see what our animals have to say. Talk about potent messages. Deep rest. Deep rest. I was just thinking, it's kind of like the 12 energy of the hangman. Taking a step back, taking time to reflect, taking time to just be. We haven't seen the mouse for quite some time, have we? Lazy sleep, rest, and meditate. Rest is not idleness, and to lie sometimes on the grass, under the trees on a summer's day, listening to the murmur of water, or watching the clouds float across the sky, is by no means a waste of time. Mouse says it's time for you to make time for laziness. You don't have to be constantly on the go after all. This is how you become run down. Spend a little time each day or week doing something that you enjoy, that is completely frivolous and fun. It could be just an afternoon laying in the hammock, reading a book, watching your favorite old movie, playing with the kids. This is a time to restore your spirit. And so as we go forward into the full moon, it is a time of restoration. Completion. Healing. Sometimes rest doesn't necessarily have to be sleeping. It could be just quieting your mind. Take some time grounding yourself. Take a yoga class. There's that yoga again. Gardening, fishing, or spending time in nature. Spend at least 10 minutes a day meditating and just being in the moment. You don't have to physically be at your happy place to go to your happy place. It can simply be within your mind. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes. So yes, it is a time for reflection. We have the blindfold on, going within, understanding where we want to go, what we want to create, what we want to invent, the people we want to grow with, the relationships we want to deepen, the new adventures we want to step into. So, we're kind of feeling like a spring that's been pushed right down and it's just ready to go. Remember those slinkies that used to go down the stairs, right? And we're at the point now where we're just starting to haul. We just want to go. We just want to a spring. So rest, restoration, recuperation. Take some time to meditate. Take some time to think about your journey forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.